my grind all of the time. I'm on my grind all of the time. I'm on my grind all of the time. Every day it's like I'm on my grind, motivated mostly by the money on my mind. All this time I've been working for success, but I guess it's a sign I'm not ready for it yet. Maybe that, or I'm coming for it full blast. With the champagne, better pour me up a full glass, cause we celebrating for the future in the making, and we gon' make it. Whether or not we gotta take it, then we'll break it up together, cause I'm on my grind all of the time. I'm on my grind all of the time. We on the grind, we on the grind, we on the grind all of the time. We on the grind, we on the grind, we on the grind all of the time. Motherfuckers wanna hate when you doing good. Ain't nobody give a fuck when you doing bad.
Rob underscore on combat. Josh, what the fuck is up, buddy?
Not much, buddy. How you doing?
Honestly, I've been a little under the weather. You know, been grinding, and we're back, though. We're back. It feels good to be back in studio. We took last week off. There's a wedding. There's shit to do. No shit to do this weekend except watch the fights. Fury Joshua. Where am I? Fury Wilder tomorrow. Joshua Usyk recap. We got everything to talk about. We got Usman, Colby, UFC's, the whole nine. So let's just get right the fuck into it after a quick word from our sponsor. Do you like winning money? Josh, do you like winning money? I like winning money. Yeah. Everyone loves winning money. Why don't you head over right now to Charlie Cover Sports Advisor on IG for the best pick packages in the game. He'll actually be on the show October 22nd to talk about everything fighting, all the best picks you can get. And guess what? If you go on there right now and you give him the hashtag BTGAT, 30% off any pick package you want. Great value. Get the week, get the month, get the year. I suggest the year because he's 70% win rate. You can't go wrong. On to fight night. Let's go, baby. So, we have a pretty loaded show today. Joshua, let's start with Joshua and Usyk because, like, I hate to say I told you so. Not really, but...
No, you said it. You called it, man. You called it. You called it. And it's kind of bizarre to say it, though. It's like, this guy's supposed to be the god of all boxing heavyweights right now, and...
2 losses.
I don't know, man.
Granted, though, Usyk is a beast, and he looked fantastic. Worked behind the jab, got inside. Everyone's just like, oh, he's going to get knocked out. He can't fight with these big guys. Wrong. Wrong.
You can't knock Usyk for not being a good fighter. He came out. He fucking fought his ass off.
He's undefeated. Like, he's the undefeated, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Vacated the belts to go up to heavyweight. How do you not love this guy's story, man? Like, he's undefeated. Great class act. He doesn't talk shit. He's ready to go. Yeah, he shows up on weight, ready to fight. You've never seen a bad Usyk fight ever. So that there's something to be said for that. I love the guy. Kudos, congratulations, man. Like, you just shook up the whole game in a way that Andy Ruiz did it, and I'll tell you why. Because he's going to win the rematch, too. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Okay, but let's take a rewind here for a little bit. Yeah, he has potential to win the rematch, but at the same time, it's got to be one of those things where it's like, okay, if you're gonna do all this, then you lost to Andy Ruiz and then you beat him barely by decision.
Yeah. Ran away from him the whole time. 12 rounds of just running.
I agree with you in saying Usyk is gonna be more dominant than Ruiz, but at the same time, it's like.
Oh, you think he's gonna lose to AJ in the rematch?
I don't think he's gonna lose to AJ in the rematch, but I think
it'll be closer.
No, I don't think it's going to be closer.
Oh, really? See, I'm on the same wave.
I think this is the end of AJ. Like,
yeah, me too. I think he's done.
You can't class him as a good enough opponent.
Rewind, though. I don't think he's done. There's still fights to be made. Like, Tyson Fury and AJ in Britain, That's a fight that could be made. Without the belts or with the belts, that's a fight that you can fight. That you can put on pay-per-view anytime, just because they're both from huge stars from England,
but
right?
You got to think about it from
The U.S. I think
from a
AJ's done in the U.S.
From an actual perspective, though, it's got to be like if Usyk loses next time.
Possible.
Okay, I understand that, but if Usyk wins, you got to think about AJ just lost Usyk twice.
Yeah.
Fury beats Wilder just per se,
Oh my God, yeah.
and Usyk
What's
fights
happening?
Fury, and it's Usyk Fury.
That's the fight to make, yeah.
And then okay, but if you want to go Britain, Tyson doesn't want to fight AJ. Not in Britain after he fucking lost twice to Usyk. There's no money there.
Yeah.
I think.
I do. I think AJ's still a big star there. Like they're so hardcore over there. Like they're gonna ride with him whether he loses or wins. You know, there's still a couple big fights to be made. Wilder makes sense.
Yeah, but would Fury want that fight? Like, why would you put yourself in
The money's. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I don't think the money would be.
No, I wouldn't be.
Kind of be there, but at the same time, you're not getting American fans that are gonna be like.
Here's an interesting possibility.
Twice.
Say Wilder loses tomorrow, which I honestly do think is gonna happen, unless like he lands the haymaker from hell, which is possible. But like, let's just call it what it is. I think he's gonna lose tomorrow.
Yeah.
If he does, AJ Wilder, finally. That makes sense, right? And that's a fight that we'd all want to see. There's beef there. They don't like each other. They're both fucking great fighters still. They have good records.
Gonna let that happen.
Pardon?
Is the promotion gonna let that happen?
That's the thing, right? But if they're both lost, why not? Because he doesn't have anything left because he won't have another contract with Usyk, and then Wilder will be wide open if he loses this fight.
Who did Ortiz just fight?
Victor Ortiz. I don't know. I haven't even heard from him in a long time.
The last time I heard of him was when he got knocked out by Wilder.
He's fought since then, I think.
No, and he won.
Yeah.
I can't remember who he fought. But either way, it's
Wait, no, didn't he get popped for steroids against Tyson? Look that up.
No, that was fucking... What's his name? Jarrell Miller.
Oh, Jarrell. Yeah, I hate that baby. Jarrell Miller. Yeah, no, I like. There's still fights to be made for AJ, but like let's just call it what it is. Tomorrow night's gonna be a good, interesting night. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be a great fight, but it's gonna be an interesting fight, and I'm tuning in. I'm excited for it. Deontay looks big.
He does, and in my opinion, like
it's the biggest he's ever been for a title fight. That's notable.
It's kind of worrying to me that Wilder seems so calm and Fury seems so hyped up. Like, he's burning all of his energy trying to talk smack and do this and do that. It's like, you just look over at Wilder and it doesn't look like he's going to do anything. Like, it looks like he's going to do something, but at the same time, it's like,
Well, you look at Wilder and you can never count the guy out because of what he's done. I mean, look what he's done to everybody. He's knocked them all out. He's looked dominant, defended the title 10 times. I mean, like, no matter what, Wilder's going to be a name after this fight because of what he's done. I mean, there's no shame in losing to Tyson Fury, especially at the very top echelon of where you are in the division.
Yeah, in a trilogy of all things.
Oh, yeah, no, like Deontay's going to be here no matter what, and he's going to be a draw no matter where he fights. AJ, on the other hand, I think AJ's going to be a little bit in trouble. Little technical difficulties here.
Oh.
But no, I think AJ's going to be in trouble in the U.S. because I just don't see him being a draw anymore. Like he was, anyway. Whoa, that's bright. Hello. We're back.
We're back, sorry.
Holy smokes.
Had a little light failure.
But no, I just don't think he's going to be a draw in the States anymore.
But, yeah, I agree.
But you could always make AJ Wilder and Wembley. That's selling out.
Yeah, that's going to sell. It's going to sell out, but the pay-per-views aren't going to be what they want them to be.
No, it won't be. But the gate will make up for that.
All right. Now, going to Saturday night, if all fans out and what we kind of see in the second fight happens in a repeat, like I honestly think we're going to see kind of the first fight and where the throw big shots, but at the same time, I don't think we see the 12th round again.
Well, do you want to do the keys to victory? Let's just do it right now.
Yeah.
So, Tyson Fury, if you're going to win this fight, you're going to do exactly what you did the last time. You're going to impose your will, and you're going to
Back him up.
Back him up. Put him on the back, and that's honestly it's the same thing for Wilder. If you're gonna win this fight, you gotta back him up. You gotta land your shots. You gotta set up that right hand. That right cross is gonna be there if you go to the bottom. Like Tyson Fury is just still a normal man. If you put him on the back feet, it's gonna create problems, and just like he did in the first fight.
Wilder has to back. Wilder's gonna have to
Get going.
back
Find the
up.
middle.
Like he's gonna have to learn to back up and actually be able to take the contact
Side to side.
backing up. Like
That being said, though, you gotta be able right as that bell starts. You gotta be able to take that middle. But that's where if I'm Wilder and I'm Malik Scott training him, I'm telling him you're going for the middle. We're not backing up right away. We're taking what we want. Nothing's given to us in this fight. We're taking it.
Yeah.
We're taking the middle. We're putting him on his back feet, and we're gonna see what happens. Because if we still have dynamite in our right hand, we're in this fight.
Yeah.
No matter what.
100%.
But that being said, Tyson Fury is the same way. And you got to put it just like his last fight. You got to put him on his back feet. You got to put him against the ropes. Find him in bad situations. You put him in the corner, he's going to be in trouble.
But at the same time, like you got to think about this. There's two different people, right? Like Wilder, you back him up, he's going to be not very good defensively. If you pack like Tyson Fury up, you better fucking look out because that man can punch backing up. And if you get him doing the rope-a-dope on you, you're going to be in like La La Land when he throws a right stiff on you or a right over the top and you don't even see it coming. Like, I think Fury's underrated for backing up.
Oh, no, he's a great boxer anywhere he goes. No, he can box anywhere.
Like, you pin that motherfucker in a corner, that's like pinning a tiger in a corner. You are in big trouble.
See, the thing about Fury is he moves like a middleweight. But he's like almost 300 pounds. You know what I mean?
You can see the back fat on the guy.
Oh,
like,
I know. He doesn't look like for the way he moves. He looks like he shouldn't. Like he looks like he's out of shape almost, but he's not. And he looks like he's about to put it on him.
Like,
so we'll see. But with that being said, final predictions tomorrow. Who do you got?
I have Tyson Fury by actual knockout this time.
Okay.
I don't have like
no stop. No, although Malik won't throw the towel in.
I don't see a towel being thrown in. I
no.
don't see
Malik won't do that.
any.
He doesn't want to be fired.
I don't see any faults coming out of anybody. Like I don't see a cheat happening. I don't see anybody getting caught for this, that, and anything else.
You think Tyson Fury legit? What round? Within the rounds. You don't have to give me an exact
I'm
round.
gonna go between 4 and 6.
That's
because
okay.
You know what? Like
he's gonna put it on him early, and you're gonna think that.
I don't think he puts it on him early.
No?
I think it's like a slow build up, and it's gonna be like maybe a 3-4, maybe a 5.
Okay.
And when 3-4 starts rolling in, it's gonna be Tyson starting to get loose and relaxed, and Wilder starts to stiffen up, and then he gets hit with a jab or two, and it backs him up. And once he starts backing up, Tyson's gonna smell blood. He's gonna be shark in the water. I say between 4 and 6, you're gonna see Wilder grow.
Word. Okay, that's a solid prediction. I think Tyson Fury by decision, and I'll tell you why. I think we see a little more of the first fight. I think we see a little bit more of looking in the mirror. Wilder may land a couple shots. He might be impressed by it, but I don't think either one of them are gonna go out and try to go for the kill. Well, I think Tyson will, but I think Deontay's his camp. I think that's what the number one thing he worked on was weathering the storm and getting past the fucking early rounds. And that's what I think he's going to do. I think Tyson Fury is going to fight Tyson Fury's fight and box his face off. And when he realizes he can't get Deontay out, he's just going to keep going to the jab and keep working the corners and the angles and doing what he does best. And I'm ready for it. Let's go.
I do not think Deontay Wilder can win the fight if he grinds it out.
Oh, he won't win the fight. I'm telling you right now, Tyson Fury by decision. And it's going to be a lopsided decision.
But I don't agree with you on that point that he's just not going to go. He has to go in there and kill him.
I think he's going to try. But I think that's what Deontay's worked on for like the last year and a half. It's just weathering the storm. That's why he put on so much weight. I think we're going to see a lot more calmer version of Deontay Wilder, which I think isn't going to win him the fight, but I think it might allow him to coast. Which is, I think if
he coasts, he's done.
Oh,
I think if he coasts, my prediction is spot on. And if we hit the nail on the head right here, and we both call this the way it is, and you say he comes out coasting, I think my prediction will nail the head. And
I don't know because you could see him. He ate a couple shots and he was out of it last time, and he was real nervous. If I think it's playing out the way I think, a lot more calmer to Deontay Wilder. He's gonna be able to weather the storm a little bit more. He's gonna be picking his shots. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think Tyson's just gonna box his face off.
I think Deontay realized real quick in that first fight that he had hit him harder than he has ever hit anybody in his life.
He just got up.
He dropped him to the mat, but
Got back up,
for
man.
some
Does a
odd reason,
jog to the
like,
left? How, dude? Like, how are you not
left-
sleeping right now? Like, how's your tongue not down your throat right now? You just get up and jog to the fucking corner, jog to the right. Let's do this. Like
a double-handed sword that they got dealt, and he got hit with a right, then a left, and he was out cold. He was looking up. The ref was starting to count, and I said, "This is over.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way possible." And all of a sudden, the resurrection happens, and it's like, "You've got to be kidding me."
Oh, and he looks right in the ref's eye on the ground. He's like,
I'm up, man.
"No,
I'm
don't.
up.
You better not stop this fight." He's like grabbing him. He's like, "No. I'm ready to go."
I'm up. Like, let's go, man. Let's go.
I respect the shit out of him for that. Like that's one of the most memorable things in boxing history. You're gonna look back on that and talk to your kid when he's older and be like, "Watch this. This has never been done again." he really is a gypsy.
Now,
Okay, Cyril Gain. Let's talk about.
that got confirmed.
Yep. Who you got?
Okay. In all honesty, the guy is a super freak. And
Francis?
now he's got the gold.
Yeah.
He knows he's the baddest man on the planet. He dismantled Stipe the way nobody's dismantled him before. And that shot hurt me. I love Stipe Miocic. My heart, it always hurt when that happened. Like, I knew it was coming.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah, it sucked. I love Stipe too.
But this is so much more than that fight, and so much more than Francis's power. He is, I'll be honest with you, he is in so much trouble going in to fight Cyril Gain right now.
Oh, he's a different beast. He's like a John Jones, but a heavyweight.
Not
Better.
necessarily the way I was going with this. The way I'm going with this is, this man has been doing too much and not training. He has done no training. And all the social media I've seen is him trolling pretty much. He's out in Africa doing his thing. He comes back. He's riding bikes. He's doing interviews, and he's having a riff with the UFC because
You don't see shit from Cyril Gain because you know why? 'Cause Cyril Gain's in the lab.
He's
doing his thing, man.
He's got the lab coat on. He's got the crazy ass hairdo. He's a mad scientist going to work.
Yeah, he's working. He's working. And I do agree with you there. He's in trouble. But with that being said, what an end of the year the UFC just gave us. Because now we got Francis and Cyril on a totally different card. And then you got, to end the year off, you got Dustin and Charles Oliveira. That's wow.
I think that's a walk-me fight. I love Dustin Poirier.
Love the promotion, though. You got to admit, the back-to-back.
Yeah, and
Give me that. That's how you do it.
and
Give
who
me that.
starts off 22?
Oh, we look that up because
Yeah.
that was just announced too.
But at the same time, Gain's got so much potential. Like,
I think I'll tell you right now. I think Dustin beats Charles. I'll
Yeah.
say that now, and I think Gain decision, new champ.
yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me anything. Like,
He's gonna work behind that jab. Well, we'll do a keys to victory in a couple weeks, closer to
Yeah.
the fight. But I'm just gonna let you know right now, like it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen here. Well, but for me anyway, like watching this fight, I think there's keys to victory are Francis gonna land that haymaker and Cyril Gain's gonna work the distance, and that's what's gonna happen. One of those two things is gonna happen, and then one of those two men are gonna win.
yeah.
It's one of those fights like one of these two things is gonna happen, bro. Like Cyril might get the finish, but it's not gonna be because he's stronger and because he just went in. It's because he picked his spots and landed a beauty shot, and that's what's gonna happen. I don't think Francis is gonna land that shot. See, I don't think he's gonna be there, and if he is there, it's over.
So, as it sits right now, November 6th, which is a month from yesterday or something like 30 days from yesterday. That's Usman Covington 2.
We'll talk
November
about that
6th.
next.
Yeah, that's coming up. And then December is going to be Oliveira Poirier.
Okay.
January 22nd is Ngannou Gain.
That's
So they're-
ridiculous.
They're
No,
pushing that to
boom,
January.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Three-peat. Give
So
me
that's
it.
going to start your January off. That's the first start of 2022.
Take my money. Take it.
But Usman Covington, this card is going to be massive because you have Covington, Usman, Zhang Namajunas,
Rose. Thug Rose.
Thug Rose, Chandler Gaethje,
Gaethje all day.
Rockhold Strickland.
Rockhold. No, Strickland. Give me Strickland.
Vera Edgar.
Ooh, okay.
That's your main card. Like,
Okay.
that's a
Oh,
loaded.
I'm actually more stoked than any for Cheeto and Edgar.
Yeah. Like,
Honestly, Cheeto and Edgar sounds like the best fight on that whole card.
This is like
holy smokes.
Ally Quintus fighting Bobby Green.
No, he's not. Bobby
Yeah.
Green back. Okay, I love me some Raging Al, but I would rather see that on a main card. But hey, that's a fight that could headline a fight night. You know what I mean? Like, we got Marvin Vittori headlining something against some nobody tomorrow, and no one's gonna watch. You know what I mean? And you got like fucking Raging Al on the prelims. That shit don't make sense to me. That shit don't make no sense to me, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta think tomorrow night's like a card. Like the reason I don't like fight nights is because even when he does a good fight night, it's still an okay fight night.
Do you know what I liked? When
Like-
Demetrius Johnson was headlining fight nights, like that was fire. Because
Yeah,
you
like-
got a great fight for free, basically. You know what I mean?
You were
Like,
putting big time.
Nagano and Kane, Fox 1.
Yeah.
Great fight.
That was amazing. Like,
Great fight.
That's how you pull viewers,
Yeah,
right? Like you
yeah,
want them to buy a pay-per-view, pull them in. Man.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fight night's way oversaturated. There should be like 2 fight nights a year with 2 big fucking free fights. Like, let's just be, and then the rest of the card with up and comers, and then you have like the 2 big fights. You know what I mean? That's what fight night should be, but it's not. You just throw anyone in fucking 30 times a year. Like, let's go.
I say one fight night.
If you're top 15,
month.
Josh, you can headline a fight night. That's not right to me. So you know what I mean?
I
Like,
say one fight night a month and one pay-per-view a month.
yeah.
That's enough for me to keep consistently happy.
But I need more in the fight nights. Like, I don't want to see some top 20 dude headlining a fight night.
You're gonna, if you kind of spread them out, you're not getting one a week. Like,
Yeah.
If there's a fight night every single week.
Yeah. I know it's brutal. It's brutal.
You
Like,
got
what?
52 fight nights a year.
Marvin's great.
almost. Like,
I like Marvin. But why is he fighting on a fight night paper or headliner when after his last fight? And like even then, like the only reason he got that fight was because he had a close fight like 3 years ago when Israel Adesanya. I don't think he earned that fight. Like, I like Marvin. I'm not saying he's not great, but I'm just saying like there's like he's a top 10 guy. He's a top 15 guy. Like, there's no way this guy should be in the top 5 and like that in a stat division like the 185-pound division. No way.
And have you heard any of the comments the Cejudo made?
Oh, I can't. I won't. Yeah, we talk about that. See, we got a loaded show today. I love Cejudo, the idea of Cejudo and Volko. Give me that. Sign me up. I want it. I want that. And the guy is making a point. Like, when he's calling out GSP and shit for that Bisping, like, he's making a point.
Now,
he's not cherry picking. He is the Olympic gold medalist. He's got 2 UFC belts at home with 2 different divisions on him. I mean, give the guy some respect. Like, you can't just rate him off and say Volko's gonna beat him because he could easily get that takedown. and put him out.
No. We're not saying that Volko's going to beat him. But what I'm saying is what Dana said in the press conference is, like, he feels entitled.
Yeah.
And then Henry came back on Instagram or Twitter or whatever.
He should feel entitled. He
And
should. Like, let's just be
he
real
goes,
about that.
I am entitled to go to the front of the line.
Absolutely.
I am
Absolutely.
Triple C. Like,
Are you
I'm
crazy?
entitled to go to the front of the line. I don't care who you are.
Like, I don't like what's Dana talking about these days? 'Cause
Dana's pulling the Brett Favre card, right?
bullshit.
You can't retire and then come back and say,
No,
I want my spot back.
well, why not? Because you left with 2 belts. Like, this is the fight game. This ain't no NFL shit. Like, let's give me
It's
him
the
that
way
title
he
shot.
left, though.
Yeah.
If I'm Dana, I'm saying that. And listen, I don't like to stick up for Dana White. I hate Dana White.
Bro, I'm
I
just
fucking
saying, man.
hate Dana.
The guy's done enough. That's what I'm saying.
He
though.
has done enough, but I think he left too soon.
Maybe, but
He
what?
deserved to give the fans the one more shot.
True.
Like, it
I
was a
get you.
surprise to everybody. I'm like, no, Cejudo, like, I just became a fan of yours. Why are you leaving now?
I love Cejudo though. Like, I think he's definitely earned the right to cherry pick because he's the guy. You know, if he wants to come back now, let him come back. Why
Let
not?
him come back now, but don't give him Volkov right off the
Oh,
hop.
come on, man. Give him Volkov. There's beef there. Why not? Well, you got Volkov's pushing for Connor at 155. It's not happening.
Can we take this into consideration? How big of an idiot does Cejudo look to the real fan? The average fan's like, yeah, give him it. Like, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. How about we take a step back and why don't you ask the question? Why do you want to fight Volkanovski right now?
I love it.
Why?
I love the balls.
If you're sitting in Cejudo's chair, why do you want to fight
That's the
Volkanovski right now?
biggest fight for fucking Cejudo at the time. I think
Wrong.
so. I think it is
No,
the biggest
no.
fight for Cejudo.
Do you know who called Cejudo?
Who?
his manager, and goes, "Have you seen the pictures?"
What pictures? I haven't even seen the pictures. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No.
I'll just show him the pictures really quickly. And
Damn.
if for anybody sitting at home that doesn't know about the pictures,
What picture, bro? Like, now I feel like I'm out. Like now I feel like I'm out of the loop, bro.
well, I gotta spell his name right.
Like, there's
Ortega.
some people getting put on blast out here, bro. Like, give me that. I'm down for that MMA drama.
That was number 2, right? They fought.
What?
That was the second time those two fought, right?
Who? Volkov and
Yeah.
Ortega? No, they that was first time. He's only fought Max twice in that division.
Did you? Where's the best picture? I can't find a good one. Look at Volkov's face. That's the only man to beat the living shit out of Volkov.
Yeah.
Like, he cut the shit out of him. He beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And Henry Cejudo's manager calls him at the end of the fifth round. He goes, "Hey, I think you should fight Volkanovski right now. He just got his ass beat and still won the fight. I think you can beat him right now. This is the perfect time. He's going to have 6 months of brutal camp because he's still hurt."
Maybe.
If I'm
Maybe.
Cejudo, I'm sitting in back. I'm like, you know what? That's a fucking great idea. I could be Triple C still. I don't have to worry about training so hard because this guy just got into a fucking war and he doesn't want another war. I'm going to give him that war.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't had a good war in a little bit.
But let's just call it what it is. I think Volkanovski at his top peak and Cejudo at his top peak is a great fight no matter what. Like, I think
Volkov
give
takes
me
6
it.
months and give him in the year. I'll agree with it in a year, but right now, give the man some fucking
Well, book
credit.
it though.
That was
But that's what I'm saying. Like, book it. Like, maybe don't make it right now. Maybe don't make it for the next one. Make it for like February,
Yeah,
March,
like, man,
April.
that's
Like,
a
book it though. Like, that's what I'm saying.
banger,
Give the Triple C what he wants. If he thinks he can do this, do it.
But this was just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Volkov Ortega was 2
I know.
weeks ago, so you got to give him
I'm not saying.
I say July.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with July.
Yeah,
or-
I'm not saying like rush it by any means, but
No,
I'm
you
saying
can't
book
rush
it though.
this.
Like you
You
can,
cannot rush this
but I'm saying you can book it though and give him the fight. Like there's no saying like, or even say just promise him like, hey, you're next, bro. Just let him heal up. We'll book it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
literally.
that's cool with me. I'm cool with that. Like give it like Cejudo and Volko next though. I'm with that.
I'm with it, but just give the man a break because that.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
no,
fight was a
yeah.
war, and you gotta give.
I wanna see both at
Volkov
their
credit
best.
because he took a lot of damage. And Ortega, man, that's one tough motherfucker. Like the last.
That was a great
2
fight,
fights,
wasn't it?
but
Wasn't
his
it?
last 2 fights, he's been in 2 wars.
Wasn't it a great fight though?
Oh, it was
Oh
amazing.
my god.
It was just a war after another war.
Well, it's always
like,
a war with Ortega. I mean, like Max, Korean Zombie. I mean, like take your pick. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
The man can fight, and he's got a lot of heart. I love Brian Ortega.
Bro,
he reminded
I was
me.
gutted for him, bro. When he
Yeah.
didn't when he didn't finish that guillotine, I thought it was over, dude. I was like, oh my god, Brian's about to do this right now, and then he just popped out the back door. I was like, oh no, it's over. It's over, dude. Like he's done. He just went all in for that. You could see it. He could barely lift his hands up afterwards, bro. I was like, man. Poor Brian, bro. I felt for him because like Volko looked fantastic. He did great after that, and he worked him after that. And I thought, for Volkanovski was kind of complaining about he didn't get the finish. He's got a point. He really does have a point. I mean, like they dragged him. That's illegal. That should have been a TKO right there. But like they let it go. Whatever. I'm cool with it. But I'm not bitching. But I'm just saying he does have a point.
Yep.
That could have easily been called right there, and Ortega just pushed through and like. Amazing fight. I loved it. I loved
It
it.
was an amazing fight. Those guys deserve it. You know what? I haven't been more proud of a division than the lightweights. Like those guys have put a show
That was
on
145. That was featherweight, yeah.
Yeah.
But he called, but
that's true.
Connor said that he'd knock him out or something. So he's like, "Yo, let's meet at 155." Like Volkov, yeah, that's what.
Oh man.
I'm like, I don't want to see that. Volkov will probably beat his ass too.
No, I don't want to see it because I know the result of that one. Everybody would think Volkov would win, but the only reason Connor's calling him out is because he's got the reach on him.
He's gonna land. He's gonna land that right. Yeah. No, it's gonna be there.
Combo. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
the Eddie Alvarez fight.
But with that being said, everyone thought with Max too. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's got the reach. He's gonna outbox him." No, not actually. He's gonna leg kick the shit out of Max, and he's gonna find his ways in the back, like downstairs. So like. There's ways around it, but like you're right.
To be one though, Max doesn't have the power Connor.
No,
does,
he doesn't.
Or the boxing technique.
Yeah,
that
no, you
Connor
don't.
does,
But he
so-
got the speed though, and he's got the work. Like, hold on there, but the technique too. I love Max's box. I think Max is one of the
But
best
you
pure
gotta
boxers
think,
in
You gotta
MMA.
think though. You gotta think. Max is a good boxer for MMA.
Yeah.
Connor is a good all-around boxer. That's where I think there's two different levels there. It's
I
like
think Connor's pretty
Rocky
average.
versus Silva,
Like I
right?
think Connor's pretty average boxer. Like he holds his own in like average. But like the Manny Pacquiao talk was asinine. I never thought that should have happened. I was
wanna
like,
see that.
oh, he's done now. Manny Pacquiao.
I know,
retired.
but I would want to see.
By the way, can we just shout out Manny Pacquiao quick? Congratulations, Manny, on an amazing career. Where it sucks to see you go, but man, you should have been probably retired a couple of years ago. Like, go enjoy it. You earned it. You're amazing. You've given us like over 100 fights. Thank you. That's all I can say.
That walks around with a smile.
Oh yeah, no, that's all I can
No
say.
matter what.
Thank you.
He's always smiling.
He got worked by Floyd in like one of the biggest shams ever. Like Floyd ran from him for years, and he's still just like, "Thanks, man. Like, I'm good. I'm good here."
Yeah, we
Like,
got the. I'm on my payday.
yeah,
That was it.
whatever, bro. We had a good fight.
We
I'm
just
just like,
needed money.
it's like, dude, you just got fucked, dude. Like, you just got fucked on pay per view. Like, you should have fought this guy like 2 years ago. But like, and then after that, he becomes a world champion, dude. Like, man, the guy is amazing. He's like in his 40s, almost 50s. Like, let him go.
And he's in the top 5 for the.
Oh, I know.
The
Like
biggest,
he went out. He went out great. He lost the belt, but you
No.
know what? Yeah, he did. He did just lose his belt to his. I called it too. I said that no one's giving this dude respect, but I do. But like the guy's young, and like Manny is just this is a young person's sport. I thought he was gonna lose, but he didn't get knocked out or anything. So Manny, congratulations on a great career, buddy.
And Manny Pacquiao is still in the top 5
Yeah.
for the top pay-per-view of all time. He's number 3, I think, tied.
And he's the
Or
form's
close
still
to
there
it,
though.
yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's impressive, man.
3 or is he 4? I gotta check this.
He's earned his fucking flowers, bro. 100%. Earned his flowers.
Yeah, he's highest. Highest pay-per-view buys ever.
Oh, did you hear? Sorry to cut you off.
No worries.
Triller flopped. Are we done with Triller in boxing?
I hope so. And no, Pacquiao Mayweather is still number 1.
Wow. Congratulations, man.
So man, yeah,
Yeah,
Manny
once
going
again-
out on top at 4,600,000 buys.
Thank you, Manny.
The most of all time. I don't think it'll ever get broken.
Manny, we appreciate you everything. From us here at Beyond the Gloves and Tape, we wish you happy in retirement and congratulations on a very incredible storybook career that will definitely go down in history. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, bro. Now, what else do we gotta talk about? Oh yeah, Triller. They done unboxing or what? They just lost the Lopez fight.
Listen,
Canceled it.
you know why
They
can't-
dropped it though. They dropped it. They didn't want to do it. That's what's fucking me up because they just paid all this money to get this fight and they just drop it. Why? And now Lopez, poor Lopez, all his momentum is gone. No one wants to see him fight now, and like he was on top of the world a couple months ago.
Why
Like,
doesn't anybody want to see Lopez?
well, like I want to see him fight. You want to see him fight, but I'm just saying we were all pumped for this pay-per-view, the Kambosos fight, and it just fell apart. And we haven't, and it kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And now, where's the momentum? Where's the like this fight's not even has no steam on it now.
So the reason, and this is where
What a mess.
This is where a guy that's been watching promotions for a long time comes in, and it's like, okay, so for my eyes, what I've seen is if Thriller's dropping this fight, it's kind of like the record labels in Hollywood. So if you say to for example, a comedian, right? You tell this comedian, I'm gonna film your special. Say we're Brantford, Ontario, so we have the Sanderson Center here. I'm gonna film your special at the Sanderson Center. You're gonna fill a set from 7 to 8 every night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all the money, like we're gonna split it. And the guy's like, "Whoa, what are you talking about?" Well, we're gonna pay for all this, so we're gonna take a little bit off the front end from it.
A little bit.
And then you go in at maybe 6 o'clock, and you hear all these fans laughing, and you go to the stage, and it's like, who the fuck is that? Oh, so you're taking the front end off, and then you're gonna use my money to help get this guy going, and further better your pockets. So when I looked at the fight game from this point of view, it's like you look at Thriller, and it's like, okay, how much did you put out for that Tyson fight?
Oh man, it was brutal.
How much did you lose on the return? And then you go, okay, we can just front end load that.
Did you see Jake
to
Paul?
Lopez.
Did you see Jake Paul calling out too? They're like, "Fuck, I know he don't got money like that. I'm not even gonna answer the phone call." I was like,
For Thriller, yeah.
"It's
Like,
like, dude,
and that's my point. It's like, The only reason they thought they would make money is to change up the game. You can't change boxing.
No, I feel you.
can't.
They had success with the Tyson thing. They should have went out. They should have went out on that, or at least like they should like with
Okay.
Jake Paul. They should have just retired with the Jake Paul shit and let it go.
I have to correct you. They needed to listen to feedback.
Yeah.
The number one thing with Thriller was how long in between fights. You had fight, song,
Oh, that was
fight,
brutal.
song, song,
That was
fight,
way
song,
worse
song,
with the
song.
Jake Paul shit too, man. Like it was like, come on.
Right there, that's where you destroyed your whole company.
Yeah.
Period.
No, I believe that.
End of. Like, you got HBO and Showtime. They're not putting on these elaborate shows. The only elaborate show is the ring walk.
Yeah.
These guys are walking out with the longer ring walks. They don't have the short one in Thriller.
No, I hate Triller. I
hate it too.
I hate it. I'm so happy that they dropped this fight, and I really hope that this is the
I
end
hope
of them.
HBO picks this one up.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm just gutted for the one thing that I'm not happy about this whole thing is it stinks. It sucks. We're happy because we don't get to see. We probably won't ever see Triller in boxing again. But what sucks is Tifimo because he was on top of the world, and now all of his momentum and buzz is just gone. And I like he doesn't deserve this. He deserves to be
Still a champion though.
No, he is, and he's still got all the belts. But like, you gotta admit, bro, you were a lot happier to see him fight 3 months ago.
I think Matchroom can have a big impact in what he does in the next couple months.
You know what? Matchroom should pick him up and then get his career back on track. Because I feel like Eddie Hearn, or like maybe if it's not Eddie Hearn, give him to Top Rank. Give him to like someone that's gonna make this kid. Well, no, Top Rank didn't work out with him. What am I saying? Give him to Top Rank. Don't do that. That's beef right there. But I'm just saying, give him to someone like Mayweather. Give TMT. Give him to Eddie Hearn. Give him to someone that's gonna put this kid on and put this kid on the right fights that he wants to be in, and promote him properly.
Can you imagine he goes with Mayweather and he's got to fight fucking Javante next?
That'd be amazing.
Holy shit.
That would be amazing.
Holy shit.
I bet
and
you.
that's all front end loaded to fucking Floyd too.
Oh, yeah.
You got to think about that. If he signed, if Floyd was smart and he
Well,
got him off the top,
If it's an open bid, he don't gotta sign with Mayweather. Mayweather can just fucking buy the fight. He don't gotta sign with him. If they go Devontae, okay, so he's gonna get past Kambosos. Say he gets past Kambosos, right? And they want to go into Javante and Tifimo after this. If they go into an open bid like they did with Triller, then that's just Mayweather can just come in and be like, okay,
I'll put the fight on.
yeah, I got both these guys anyway. Like, I mean, I got Javante anyway. I might as well just fucking buy the fight, and then like fucking if he likes it, we just do it again. We don't gotta sign. You can just work with us. You know what I mean? We make money. Like we're there.
We Mayweather, man. We big times. You don't gotta worry about your paycheck.
Yeah, we can make the money, bro. The
Got
money's
your
not a problem.
We got your paycheck off the front end.
Yeah,
bro.
for real,
Don't you
for real.
worry.
No, for real. Like
You fight Javante and your career's over.
oh, I don't know about that. That's a fight I want to see though. That's one fight I want to see. Like, that's the type of fight like either one, like both of them are gonna come out better because like you lose to the best, and you got all the belts. So
That's
what
the
the
type
fuck?
of fight I put my house on.
I'm ready. I want that fight. I don't know who wins. I got marinated with it. I still haven't made it.
I know who wins.
I know you want fucking Javante, yeah, but I like.
I don't want Javante to. It's an unproven fact
You're
that
crazy.
the man's gonna knock the
You
fucking
crazy.
shit out of that
You
guy.
crazy to think that. I mean, you know what? Javante beats the shit out of Ryan Garcia. When I heard that fight fell apart, I was happy for Ryan. I was like, at least you got your chin for a little longer. Holy smokes.
There's nobody on planet Earth I think that can compete with Javante.
Tefimo Lopez, buddy. You answer
I
the
don't
door.
know.
Answer
I
that
don't
door,
know.
buddy. I'm ready for it. I think that's gonna be a great fight. I love them both, but I think Tefimo got this.
I think off the top, I don't know if Tefimo can handle.
We're
that
doing-
shot.
we're
I
doing-
don't know if he can handle that
We're
shot.
gonna be doing a pick
I
for
thought
this one.
Eddie Alvarez could handle that left-handed Connor, and I was dead wrong.
Oh yeah, you were.
Dead wrong.
Oh,
So
yeah,
gotta
you
think
were.
about, like,
You
that's
also
like- that's a
you
little
also
Tyson.
thought you also
I
thought
called the little Tyson.
bro, you also thought Connor was gonna have problems with Khabib if I remember. I mean Khabib was gonna have problems with Connor if I remember. You know what I mean?
No. I
Oh,
knew
no.
Connor was worked.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
Connor was
yeah,
worked there. That was Dunzo.
Well, who'd you pick the other? You've been having a rough go though for the
rough
picks
couple,
for the last couple papers you've been having a rough go. We gotta turn this around for you, for real. But I think that's pretty much all we got for this. What do you got? Anything else? Say good night to the fans or what?
That's a pretty good episode, short, sweet, and getting to the point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Tyson Fury
Tomorrow.
versus Deontay Wilder tomorrow. Marvin Vettori's fighting some fucking busboy.
And hey, if Robbie's up tomorrow,
Yeah, well, I was going to say this. You want to go on stream or what?
we could probably go on a stream and we can get you through on the live stream and we'll do
I'm with you.
a record
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a video chat.
Yeah, maybe I'll pop in on my PS5 and I'll call you on Twitch or on thing. We'll do the
Voice
voice.
chat,
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
do the voice chat or something. I'll pop in. We'll do the watch along.
Or even if I have you on, if you're on the PS5, I can grab you into a party.
Yeah.
Lock the party
That's what I'm
up, and
saying,
then we'll
yeah.
just put the party on here, yeah.
Because the audio will be proper that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I got a new mic and shit, so we ready.
Yeah.
We good. We'll figure it out. We'll be here tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 8's in the books. Beyond the Gloves and Tape, your favorite podcast. We love you. Thank you. Enjoy Kelly Maloney. Stream him on Spotify. See you in a couple weeks. Enjoy the fights.